Hey, it's Tanisha and you're watching the Tanisha. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, which is a very requested video, is that you guys wanted me to talk about how I got into Boston University and how the process went and tips and this and that. Now, I've made a similar video like that about giving you guys tips and stuff specifically for HSC students, which is the state board. And I was in the Maharashtra state board. That's why I was giving tips about how to go about it that way. But this video is more about how I personally got in and not giving as many tips, but more about my experience and how I personally went about it and stuff like that. So like I have prepared this video, I have scripted it. This is the first time I've scripted a video, but I wanted to like be good because you guys you guys send me a lot of emails and stuff asking me for help and just about my own stuff, just so that you guys get an idea. So I figured why not. So let's start. Basically, I applied to Boston University and a few other universities, all on early action and early decision. These are all these words, terms, all that. Go to this video or whatever to know. I mean, here, somewhere here. If you want to know what all this means, I'm just gonna dive into like the whatever. So obviously, like the first most important thing is grades. So if you're not studying, you have to be studying. But there are also a lot of other things that help you push that in, because a lot of kids with a lot of good grades apply. But what makes you different? So for that is what comes to the whole personal thing for me. I think the first most important thing is your extracurriculars, obviously. So for me, I used to love participating in inter-school competitions or intercollegiate events or fests in college and different things like that in all my school life. So if you get opportunities like that, please go for it. That one certificate adds to your college application, and it really makes a difference. The more things they see, the more interesting you look. So do that. Anything, like if you guys have spelling bees, if you play an instrument, if you like to dance, sing, if you like to act, if you like to do art, all of these things, if there are any competitions, anything you can get your hands on like a certificate, do it. Because I did a lot of like acting, dancing, singing, all that, etc, all those performance thingies. Like I was that theater kid who was always on stage, so I used to go and do that a lot. All these little things do make a difference, they do count. So make sure to have all this extra stuff, which is what I had. So I think that pushed it for me a little bit, because you're like, oh yeah, even in school, if you guys have a school council or a school cabinet, make sure you go and apply for it, because even I did. And when you get like even like a small, like if you get a prefect or whatever sort of position you get, does make a difference. And I did too. I was cultural minister in the 9th grade, and then they didn't let me stand in the 10th grade because they hated me, but that's a different story. Then another thing that was really personal to me was my college essay, which was, there are about 4 or 5 topics on Common App that you can choose from, but I picked some students have a background, identity, interest, or talent that is so meaningful, they believe their application would be incomplete without it. If this sounds like you, please share your story. So this topic is the one I picked because while my application had all this dancing, singing, whatever stuff, and I hadn't had social media at the time, so I couldn't put that in there. But if you have a social media platform, make sure you put that in. If you have videos of yourself singing online, dancing online, make sure you put all this in. Anyway, coming back to this. So something I didn't like have anything to show for was my writing. Growing up, I used to really like writing poetry and writing short stories and stuff like that. And I genuinely do love it. But I never did anything professionally about it. I just, used to do it on my own. So I made this essay about that, and they liked this. They like to see something personal about you. So I wrote mine about my writing. Although I didn't go in, although I'm not going to read out the essay to you guys because I feel like that essay is really personal to me. I will tell you guys the gist of it. It was basically about how I discovered my love through writing, and how it also gave me a bond through my grandfather, because my nana used to write poetry when partition between India and Pakistan was happening and the British were just leaving, and my nana used to write poetry to make him feel better. So I wrote about how that gave me that connect to him, and how I discovered my love for it, and and how I want to like make a change with it. They really appreciate things like that, and just try to be as genuine as possible. There are all different types of topics, so choose the one that's best for you. I chose this one because I really did find it personal to me. Recapping a little bit about my common application, I had grades, which I can promise you guys were good grades. So grades, then I had extracurriculars, then coming to my essay, which I told you guys about. Then was, for some of the universities I applied to, was the interview round. It made me very, very nervous, and because it was an American woman coming to interview me, and she was in India at the time because she came to interview a few students. And I was extremely nervous because, you know, sometimes you get a little conscious about your accent, you get a little conscious about the way you speak. And what I didn't have at that time, which I wish I did, is this app called Cambly, which is an English tutoring app, which is really, really good because I went out and I tried it out, and I don't know, I found it really great because basically they have different courses for different things. So while I feel like my English is not so bad, but I'd still feel a little bit nervous before an interview with an American. So for me, Cambly also had a course that helps you prepare for interviews, or for job interviews, or for college interviews and stuff like that. They not only have courses to help you with things like that, but they have courses to help you with general conversation, with different topics. They have beginner courses, not beginner courses. Then what I really liked about this actually is like that personal touch. Basically they have like a page where they have these different professors, and the professors tell you about themselves, and they tell you what they're good at teaching, and they tell you how they can help you. And you know, you can, it's got that personal touch, like you can choose whichever professor you think that will suit you. Another thing I love is that they're available almost 24/7. They're in different time zones. There are professors from Canada, Australia, America. So, you know, they're very like sweet, and they're not judgmental at all. And you know, if you feel like you want your English to improve, then you can use Cambly. Also, I partnered obviously with them for this video. And if you guys want to use my code, which is Tanisho, you get a 25% discount for this already very affordable app. So make sure you go and check it out, because I know a lot of you ask me that, you know, you speak English well and stuff like that, and I know a lot of you can speak English but are not 100% confident with it. So go ahead, try it out, you know, let me know what you think. I really hope you guys like this collaboration that I picked because I felt it was relevant. Then there is TOEFL. So another requirement is the exam called TOEFL or IELTS. They're two different examinations just to test if we have like basic English to go and study abroad. Most universities require this, and I took the TOEFL, and I didn't really, I mean, it's a very simple exam. It's basic, like, you know, 3rd, 4th grade English, but you should still know how it works. It's very basic, it's very easy, but it's still like, I still needed like one practice test or something to help me out, just so that I know how it's gonna go and I have some idea of it, which also Cambly has. They have like a TOEFL section, and they, or an IELTS section. But yeah, I took mine as well, and I think it's on 120 and I got 110 or something. But if you, apparently if you get above 100 or 105, you're good to go, like, and which you guys will. Then there was community service, which is very important, like not just in your college essay, but do it otherwise, because why not? It's actually really fun if you go with friends and stuff. What me and my friends used to do is every Sunday morning we used to go for a beach clean at any random beach, because on every Sunday, almost every Sunday, there was a beach clean somewhere in Bombay. So we used to join this group and figure out where we could go beach cleaning, and I managed to get I think about 100 hours of community service from beach cleaning, because I went 2 hours per weekend. And so it's very important that you have stuff like that. And then, you know, if you just volunteer at places or do like basic community service, it's very helpful. I know, of course, now during the pandemic it's very different and it's not as easy to do it, but whatever help you can do online, I'm sure if you just look it up, you'll find like a lot to do. So go ahead and do that. So that's what I had. So we spoke about my grades, my essay, my interview, my TOEFL, my extracurriculars. I think I said extracurriculars, my computer, which pretty much just brings me to the end of this video. I guess I'm really glad and lucky that I applied and I got into a good school, and you guys should apply too if you want to like go abroad and explore a different country, or if you want to stay here, that's cool too. It's lovely here, whatever you want to do. But anyway, so this was just how I applied and how I got in. But if you guys want to like apply yourself, make sure to like do all these things, and you know, let me know where you guys are applying and what you guys want to do with your life, and let's open that discussion. Maybe next video we can do like a deep conversation about life with me and how I don't know what I want to do at all and I'm just so confused. But we will do that for the next video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, press the bell icon for Shagan, and I'll see you guys next time for more Masti Maja scenes. Lots of love. Bye.